Hey guys, Grecian King here today with another episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs, and today is going to be more showing off of new builds and old builds that I started last episode and updates up to the park and stuff like that. And I thought, we usually start over on the bridge by the Dilophosaurs, but I thought, you know what, today let's start over by the galleys because they're beautiful. I love the Hypsilophodon. Speaking of which, I actually have an idea that we might move the Hypsilophodon out of here and just make this a full-on Gallimimus cage. Just because, you know, the Hypsies don't really fit into this enclosure. Anyway, let's get on with today's episode by showing you a Gallimimus stuck in a cliff. This is a very rare sighting and uncommonly seen in the Minecraft world. You're very lucky to see this. JK. So anyway, guys, today's episode, I'm just going to show off a couple more of the builds, and we're going to get something that I've wanted to get for a while now, but I've never had a legitimate reason to get. Still don't have a legitimate reason to get one, but heck, we got a place to keep them now. And no, I am not talking about the Raptors or the Herrerasaurus. Of course, though, I have finished the second Raptor type enclosure. This is going to be the one for our Velociraptors. And I'm hoping we get the brown ones because I built them a special desert enclosure. And I'm not sure I built a way out of it as of now. I have to dig out of the sidebars, but we're not going to hop in. But this is basically what it looks like. We got 4 palm trees, we got little bits of grass, we got some prehistoric plants. There was actually a trench here. If you look back at last episode, you'll know there was a bit of a trench here that led to a cave system. Or maybe I covered it up. I think I did cover it up. Anyway, I decided to open it back up because I thought it'd be kind of cool to have this kind of sandy basin area where maybe a river once was flowing. I thought that looked kind of cool. We got the water trough over there. We got our feeder over there, even though both of those technically are not needed because I turned all that stuff off. And then you guys saw this last episode. This is going to be our Deinonychus enclosure. Again, the feeder there, water trough. I have a temporary ladder in there. I think I'm gonna make it the water trough that I've got for the Velociraptors. Speaking of that, okay, so we got one more of these, and you guys might be able to tell something different about this area. The hill is completely gone on this side. This took, how many hours? This took many hours. I'm just going to say that. Many hours of excavation just to get this done. I haven't even dug out what I need to do for the final section of the build of this area. So, yeah. Also, as you guys can see right here, Stegosaurus meat, quality 100%, and the reason for this is basically, I'm going to turn off non-defilements for now because we don't need it. Basically, one of the Stegosaurs died because it was having troubles and it just kept running into a wall, shaking its head and basically spazzing out, and then it got caught in a block and died. So yeah, but I collected all the meat. We got 9 meat now, so we can get many more Stegosaurs if we want to. So this is going to be, I think, the Velociraptor, what am I calling it? It had a different name for the new Jurassic Craft update. It's a Acclibator. Actually, let me look this. Actually, wait, I can look it up on my phone. It is like Acclibator, I think is how you pronounce it. It is... Acclibator. I think that's what they classified it as in the new Jurassic Craft. I'm going to call it Velociraptor. I think I was going to call it Velociraptor nublaris. Even though technically those raptors weren't on Isla Nublar, I think Velociraptor nublaris sounds a bit more interesting than Velociraptor sornus, which is another name fans have given the Velociraptors that lived on Isla Sorna. Fun fact. Bet you didn't know that, unless you're like me and you love Jurassic Park. Speaking of that, I'm actually rereading the novel. What is this? This is like my 4th time reading it. If you guys haven't, well, actually, before I say if you guys haven't read it, you should read it. I mean, yes, it's an amazing book, but definitely more on the mature side. I wouldn't see, if you're young, wouldn't suggest reading it. a bit intense, bit violent, lots of swearing, you know, the whole shebang, things like that. Ooh, and there's one of the new builds. Let's go show this off real quick. So, as you guys know, last episode, I started off a coastal restaurant over by the Mosasaur Arena. Not the Mosasaur, Tideless Arena, because I was like, you know, we need to get some attractions running over here. Well, my friends, my viewers, you lovely, lovely people, this is the new restaurant. It's almost done. I just need to finish off the top floor roof area. But this is how it looks. I did actually get inspiration from someone for this design, especially like the bookshelf over here, kitchen in the corner. I like that design. I changed it up my own little way to make it a bit more original. But yeah, this is what we have for our restaurant. We got little bookshelves going on top. I thought this looks just kind of really cozy and stuff. Felt really nice. Now this area, this was one of the areas I was just thinking like, oh my gosh, the hipsies or the compies would look really good in this little area. Because, speaking of that, the reason I built these areas is just to kind of put a barrier between the visitors and the pathway and the forest. Because I thought that looked kind of cool. Especially, I did a new kind of stepping path up here. Bit more sloped, I'd say, than most of my... less of an incline than usual. Gift shop. I showed this off last time, but if you guys didn't see last time, this is the Tyrannosaurus gift shop. We got all the same stuff as last time. Yep, all the same stuff. We still got our security camera there. I don't know if I've hooked that up to the main system yet, though. Whoa, leg spake. Now, there. Our T-Rexes have gotten big. I think they're almost completely full grown by this point. The male, though, he seems to be stuck in that tree. I'm going to try and get him out. I think if I take down one more tree, he might be able to escape. Last time I did it, though, he did get hit, and then he got very angry at me and decided to kill me. You know, classic T-Rex. What you gonna do about it? But that's that, yeah. So this is about all I've worked on this coast. There was one more project that I did just start. Let's see, I think I started it this weekend. Also, the reason I didn't record this weekend is one, I hadn't really done much because I'd been busy with some papers and tests, you know, school, busy. And then I was just busy hanging out with family over the weekend, so I didn't really have time to record an episode or have anything to show off. So I thought I'd just record it tonight, which is Wednesday night, because I actually have time. I don't have any homework really, so I was like, you know what, guys? I'm going to hop on and I'm going to give you an episode that I was meant to give out a bit earlier. Where's the sun at? Tell you what, we're going to show it off in a minute. It's over there. That's all I'm going to tell you guys for now. It's going to be actually, I've only got phase 1 of the build done. I'm just going to tell you what the main build is going to be. It's meant to be our new kind of center of operations and security. That's what I'm officially calling it. It's probably going to end up just being an aesthetic building that I might use as a house until I finish up my actual house, because I have no idea when I'm actually going to work on this thing. Okay, let's hop in here. Oh yeah, I got a second analyzer. That might have been shown off last episode. Let's get Stegosaurus. Also, you'll notice I have a ton of iron. Do I have any DNA in here? I mean, fossils? Nope. That is something that I'm really sad about, is that we only have 2 Velociraptor eggs. I really do like the Velociraptors from Revival, so I'm kind of sad we only have 2 of those. How many of these raptors do we have? Oh wow, only 3? Or only 3 complete ones? 4. Well, that makes sense. I mean, we're only gonna put, I think the enclosures, I was testing these out on Creative World, obviously. Speaking of which, I might show you one of the worlds I was working on. Maybe, yeah, at the end of this episode, once we finish the main episode, I'm gonna show you guys one of those creative worlds I've been working on to design some enclosures, so you can see the primitive version of the Raptor pen, and you can see something else I've been working on, which I'm actually quite excited to show off. It's still a very heavy work in progress thing, but it's basically just for this series, or this season, and has to do with retexturing. If you guys have been here since season 2, you'll remember, oh boy, did we retexture a lot of dinosaurs for season 2. I think we did I think we did most of the herbivores. We did, I don't think we did Gallimimus, but we did Triceratops, Ankylosaurus. We might have done Brachiosaurus. No, I don't think we did Brachio, but we did Pachyes as well. Stegosaurus as well. And then, now, I don't know if you guys know this, we had a yellow Stegosaurus, and this was designed before the revival update came out that added in all the skins, so I thought that was pretty cool. That there ended up being a very similar yellow skin in the mod. Now, we're going to show you guys, I am going to show you guys the new build. Welcome to the brand new Jeep garage. Dang it. So this has been made from concrete and carpenter's blocks because usually concrete makes you run really fast, and I didn't want that because, I don't know. So I had to put it in carpenter's blocks so that it wouldn't be... Okay, that scared me. You're just not gonna leave me alone, will you, spider? Why is it so dark in there? There's lighting. I put lighting in the roof, lighting on the sides, so why is it so dark? I'm gonna cut down a bit of a tree because I don't have any sticks on me. I'm gonna make a torch, some torches, and we're gonna go in there. And this garage, which is, I said it was a garage earlier, I think, but it is a garage, and that's why we have all the iron, coal, and black wool. We're going to either make a Jeep or we're going to make a motorcycle. Haven't decided which one yet. So weird that it's so dark because you're gonna see I put lights in. Wow, this is really disconcerting. I might change shaders. I mean, this one didn't completely fix my water problem for visibility. But anyway, guys, this is the Jeep garage. We've got a section over here for the motorbikes. So I think I've calculated based on how big the motorbikes are, we can fit at least 4 in here, maybe 6 if we squeeze them in. But yeah, we can fit at least 4 there. Then we've got Jeep 1 bay and Jeep 2 bay. And then this area is going to be a bit of a check-in station. Like, we're gonna pretend we put some keys up on the wall. Like, you know, you're gonna take the keys out, go drive the Jeep around for maintenance and stuff. And then over here, I think I'm gonna put a staircase up to the new command center, which is going to be above it. And we have this sturdy looking concrete door, making sure that no one gets in. Because, you know, we don't want people breaking into the garage and stealing a Jeep. That'd be terrible. I mean, yeah, no one wants their Jeep stolen, or their motorbikes, especially not the motorbikes. We can't have, otherwise we can't recreate Jurassic World. Okay, so this area up here, you'll see that this is where we're gonna build the control center. I thought this was a really cool area. Originally, this was actually going to be where I put the Raptor Enclosure, one of the Raptor Enclosures, but I was always like, this doesn't look like that good of an area. It's disclosed like I wanted the Jurassic Craft Raptor Enclosure to be, but it's just not very accessible in any way. I can't really see me building a path up there because it's behind 2 or 3 enclosures, so no point building there. So we moved the Raptors out, and we're gonna put the command center there because I think that makes more sense. That's gotta usually be a concealed kind of out of the way building, just so that we can make sure we have full control over the park, but you know, it's not super distracting to everything else. So yeah, this area over here, this is going to be the Allosaurus Enclosure. For those of you who have been asking for Allosaurus, I will put it in eventually, but I've got other things on my agenda first, mainly the Raptor Enclosures. I'm going to finish that, so yeah, I think I can possibly finish that off by next episode, and even if I don't, we're gonna put them in by next episode. Not this episode because I kind of want to save it because this is still all updating things. So next episode, I should have finished the garage, started work on the command center, finished off the lagoon. It's not a lagoon either. It's a bay, the bayside restaurant, and probably anything else I want to put over there. T-Rex stuff, and maybe building a pathway up to this dinosaur center. Actually, what is it? we called it the Dinosaur Center. I think we're gonna rename this the info booth or something, because I mean we've got the map. I'm gonna put a similar one on the other side. Maybe move it up another level because we got more stuff in the park. And kind of finish off the visitor-friendly railing along this way, so that way we don't have little Timmy falling into the Brachiosaurus enclosure, because that'd be bad. Speaking of that, the Brachiosaurus grew up. Let's see, where are my Jurassic Craft ones? Because there's the revival ones. Still big, but trust me, when you guys see the revival, I mean, if you haven't seen these guys fully grown before, it's gonna blow your mind. Look how big they are. They're massive. They're just giant, and it's like, oh my gosh. Are you swimming, sir? You are. Now it's even more like the lagoon scene from the original Jurassic Park. You guys have no idea how badly I want to put Parasaurolophus in here as well. We're not going to, because I want the Parasaurolophus, it being my favorite dinosaur, to have its own enclosure. And if it doesn't get its own enclosure, because I'm probably going to decide to build another big enclosure like this, it's probably going to end up with Ankylosaurus and Triceratops. Because, I don't know, those are ones I just kind of want to put together. I think that'd be kind of a cool. Oh no. Well, we appear to be trapped in here. How unfortunate. Well, considering the world seems to be telling me, no more playing, you're going to kill us. No. Well, I think we're gonna end the episode here. We're probably gonna build the dirt bike next episode, and yeah, I think actually, tell you what, I'm definitely gonna do it. I'll show you guys the new stuff I've been working on that test world. So see you guys in like 2 seconds. Okay, guys, we are now on the test build world. I called it containment facility because this is just where I build a few random enclosures to test out how things will work. This is actually the first prototype. Over there, that's when I was trying to figure out how to make a large version of this that would hold four different species. But this was the original enclosure, featuring a little bit of a hut, which I might try and do if I built a second Velociraptor enclosure. Because honestly, I want to put one in the Arctic zone where we keep some of the other like Ice Age creatures, because I love the Arctic Raptor. I'm not sure why I love it so much, but I just do. Also, I love the Tan Raptor. It's probably my second favorite. But this was the original idea I had. Much smaller, much lower in scale, much different shape. But this is what gave birth to that monstrosity, which gave birth to what we have now in the park. And yeah, you guys have already seen it now. That was the beginning of another type of raptor cage. This is what I've been working on for like the past 2 weeks. This is a brand new Spinosaurus skin. I actually am going to revise this one, probably change it out for maybe a more, I'm thinking either more blue or more greenish Spinosaur. Because the red, I think to me, it was cool, but then I made this guy. I know since I said we're going to use T-Rex as the T-Rex is Tarbosaurus Batar, I thought, we should give it a bit of a unique skin. So here we go, Tarbosaurus Batar. I thought this one looked pretty cool. Yeah, we got a special red feathering, we got a bluish skin that turns gray towards the head. I really like this one, so comment down below if you guys want me to put this T-Rex in. The Spinosaurus skin, if you guys really like it, I'll put it in, but I think that one's being changed. But yeah, for now, the T-Rex is the best one I've done, or Tarbosaurus. So if you guys want to see this one in the park, just tell me, maybe, or if there's any dinosaurs you want me to retexture, tell me that too. I'd love to do it. Well, anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more Dinosaurs episodes. I hope you guys enjoyed this little extra bit at the end where you got to see some of the stuff like I've been working on, how I got my idea for the Raptor Enclosure, and the new skins. And until next time, peace.